Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Hamilton. I've been in crypto for 8 years. This isn't financial advice, but today we're going to be talking about my top 5 hardware wallets that you should be looking at right now to keep your crypto safe. Let's jump into this. Okay, so before we start, I do just want to say links to all of these wallets can be found in the description. Now, before we get into this wallet, I do just want to explain a little bit about what a hardware wallet is, right? So you've got wallets in general, right? You got your seed phrase. This is usually kept on your computer or something that's connected to the internet. A hardware wallet is essentially something you can hold in your hand and keep offline to avoid any hacks or any problems with security, and just have it in a safe place and plug it in when you need it. This is super valuable, okay? And this is something that people have been doing since Bitcoin was created, or around 2013 plus. And talking about 2013, Trezor was actually founded in 2013. So it's a great first one to look at here. These guys have been around for a while, all right? And we can see here, right, rated 4.6 stars on Amazon. That is massive, okay? It's very hard to get a high rating on Amazon. They have over 10 years in crypto, 2 million customers, and they're recommended by Forbes, CoinDesk, and Investopedia, right? Fantastic stuff coming through there. All right, and just as I was explaining earlier, go offline with Trezor. So again, an offline wallet. You can see here you own 100% of your coins. It's not like you have it on an exchange, and then if the exchange goes bankrupt like FTX did, or if the exchange gets hacked, your coins can be stolen, right? With this, you are in control of your coins, right? They are physically there in your hand, in the hardware wallet, and that is fantastic, right? I would highly recommend you consider getting one of these, and they're not big either. You can see here, right? You can fit that in your pocket very easily, and then if you want to see how much Bitcoin or how much crypto you have on there, you can see it on the screen. But also Trezor actually have a beautiful little dashboard that you can use to track your wallet, right? You don't actually even have to plug this in either. What this means is, it doesn't mean it's online, but they can actually track all wallets on the blockchain, right? That's the whole point of the blockchain. So if we are thinking about having a dashboard, then you can just check how much you've got in there anyway, without even needing to turn your wallet back on, right? Which is fantastic. Really love the design of these things, right? As you can see, multiple colors to choose from. Let's dive into a little bit of the price ranges here, depending on your preference. So this is the Model 1. It's the cheapest version, right? So a fairly simple screen with buttons on it, okay? Just about $59. Very easy to pick one of these up. And again, I highly recommend it, okay? If we scroll down here, we can see that they do have access to the suite with this thing as well. So fantastic. And they do have an app for iPhones as well that you can use to track your wallet balance. So the next one here is a passphrase and PIN entry protection. This is at $79 here. You can actually have this as a Bitcoin only wallet, right? If you prefer Bitcoin, you're a Bitcoin maxi, you only want to store Bitcoin, you can have it set to do this, which is fantastic. Or if you want to have any of your other coins, these guys cater, again, these guys have been around for many years, over a decade, right? So they do cater to thousands of coins, as you can see here, right? So that's fantastic. And you can see just looks a little bit sleeker, a little bit more upgraded here, and yeah, just safe as well. So some of the good things about these wallets, guys, is all of the code used to create them is open source, so you can check it out if you are a coder yourself and you're a bit worried, and you can actually go into the code yourself and check it all out, check it's all safe. But these guys would not be around for this long if they created a bad product, right? So yes, very trustworthy, one of the oldest players in the game in terms of wallets. So yeah, definitely something that you should check out here and keep on your radar. One thing I will say with this wallet is, I mean, everyone will have a USB-C, but if you don't, be sure to make sure you have a converter, because it's USB-C to USB-C for this wallet. So you might need a little converter there to get it into your computer, but that's absolutely fine. Most people do have the USB-C converter, right? The final model here is a beautiful touch screen here. You can see it's a lot more slick, a lot more modern. Again, you've got that Bitcoin option as well. We also have the price point here of $169 fantastic stuff there. And with the touchscreen, it just makes it easier to put in your codes and stuff like that, right? So yeah, definitely consider getting one of these bad boys. Again, probably one of the oldest products on the market, but again, one of the most reliable. They got the open source code, one of the most affordable, and of course, they've got that beautiful touchscreen interaction when you are locking up your coins in this hardware wallet. So let's move on to the next wallet. The next wallet on the list is called Tangem. Now, Tangem is a really, really cool idea. They've essentially eliminated the need for a screen on a hardware wallet by using an NFC feature. Okay, so what this is, it's a little chip inside a card that's essentially the same size as a credit card. You would keep this in your like physical wallet where you keep your cash, right? And then if you need to connect your wallet to your phone and pay for something or connect to a site, then you just tap on to your phone and it will sign the transaction for you. I think this is really cool. It's a lot more adoptable for the mainstream. Obviously, they're used to using credit cards and gift cards, so just tapping on your phone and using your crypto like that, I think this is really, really cool and simplifies the process for those people. Okay, if we do go over to buying this thing, right, you can see they come in sets. So what this means is you would have essentially, let's say you have a set of 3 cards, they all have the same kind of wallet on them, okay, and then you can keep 2 at home, and then if you lose one of those cards, you have those 2 backups. I think that's really cool. Another really cool feature of this is they don't actually have seed phrases. You can optionally get one from the app if you would like to, if you want it to be more secure, but yeah, they just eliminate the need for that as well, because yeah, it's just a tap on the NFC with your phone, and then you can connect that. One thing I do want to say here, guys, is these do not connect to desktops, right? That could be a problem for you. That's fine if it is. Okay, there are many more wallets that we're going to go through, but yeah, this is mainly for your phone. Everyone walks around with their phone anyway. Most people buy their crypto on their phone anyway, unless they're day trading or something like this. So I think this is still applicable to most people out there. And again, you've got all these different colors as well, right? You could probably quite easily lose the black ones, but yeah, you've got all these brighter kind of orange, lime blue, and then yeah, a little different variation of that with some more bland colors, I would say, right? If we do look at some more benefits here, they have a 25-year warranty. It's water and shock resistant. Obviously, it's just a card, so fantastic stuff there. Again, no NFT supports, no MetaMask support, but they do have Wallet Connect support. So Wallet Connect is used pretty much everywhere over the internet anyway, so that shouldn't really be a problem, okay? The Tangem app is really, really cool in itself, okay? It also allows you to swap crypto in the app, so you don't have to go and use other wallets and stuff like that. You can just go on the app yourself, right? If you need to swap some crypto, you just tap your card on it, and it's all in-house in this very easy-to-use software, all right? So this is Tangem. Be sure to check it out in the description. Really, really cool product. I really like this one. I'm definitely going to pick some of these up after this video. Okay, so the next wallet here I want to talk about is called OneKey. They are backed by Coinbase Ventures, so you know they're probably quite secure, and they have the backing to scale, all of that good stuff. But yeah, really, really cool device. As you can see, looks a lot like an iPod or a mobile phone, something like that, with a really, really smart technology. It is a little bit more expensive than some of these other wallets, but because of that, you do get a better product, right? A cleaner product, and one that has more functionality. Some of this functionality includes MetaMask compatibility. It allows you to store NFTs as well, and it just allows you to have more coins on there as well in terms of variety of coins. So really nice wallet. I'm in love with this one. I'm definitely picking one of them up. And if we do go in to some of their price points, you want to be quick with these because they do sell out quite a lot. As you can see here, the OneKey Mini is sold out. They do actually have a card option as well, similar to the Tangem wallet. So these guys really just catering to all types of people that want hardware wallets. And you can see here the OneKey Pro coming in 2 colors at a price of $278. So again, as I said, slightly more expensive, but again, you get that better functionality, right? We also have this being open source as well. What that means is, as we talked about before, anyone can go into the code and the firmware of these products and just check the security themselves. So if that's something that you require when picking up a hardware wallet, then these guys put it all out in the open, fully transparent for you to check out. That is one key, and it's a really, really fantastic wallet. Probably one of my favorites here from this list. Next, we have the Keystone wallet. This is probably one of the coolest ones out there because of all the technology inside this thing. Basically a smartphone at this point, but it is a hardware offline wallet. And one of the cool features about this thing is that it does have a camera. It doesn't need you to hassle around with a USB trying to get it to connect to a website or deposit to an exchange. This can be very, very high friction if you are using hardware wallets, right? To have this camera feature where you can just scan a QR code on an exchange, that's a really cool feature, and that's something that that really does set it apart from other wallets in general. You can connect to pretty much anything here: MetaMask's OKX wallet, and many more, Kepler included in that, and it also has a Bitcoin only mode as well if you are so inclined to do that, right? If you only want to have Bitcoin on there, you can basically change the software on there to be just Bitcoin. But a little warning there, if you do change it to Bitcoin, you can't actually change it back. So just bear that in mind when you are thinking about purchasing this thing, right? One thing we will say about this thing is it has a 4-inch full color display. Okay, that's really cool. It's open source touchscreen controls, and it also has a fingerprint sensor on there as well. So that's just extra security for you. Talking about security as well, they do have a beautiful little anti-tamper feature, as you can see here, right? So what this does is if it detects anyone tampering with it, it can instantly delete all the data on the wallets, right? So instant data obliteration upon any attempt of physical tampering, making it an impenetrable cold wallet. That is a really useful feature, okay, because hackers are getting better and better every day, and if someone did steal this from you physically, right, then they could not get into it because of the tamper feature. So really cool there. So as we said, it can connect to many different wallets. It can also support up to, like, I think it's 5,000 different assets on here. There are a couple that it doesn't support, so be sure to go to the website in the description and check out to see if your favorite crypto is supported on here, right? The last thing I want to talk about here is the price. As well as that, before I do get into the prices, guys, one thing that's super important about this thing is they actually have 3 wallets included into this one wallet, right? So what you can do here is have 3 different wallets to choose from when you open the device, and they're not connected as well. So there's no way you could transfer between each of those wallets using this one device. And that's really good in terms of the security feature, right? So having 3 wallets accessible, but they are not linked, and they're still separate air-gapped hardware wallets. The price here, as you can see, there is a few different price points, a little bit expensive compared to some of the other wallets, but you've got a camera on there, you've got a beautiful touchscreen, and it's just a nicer looking wallet than a lot of them as well, right? So we've got the Keystone Pro for $149, typically the cheapest option there. And yeah, we've also got the $250 version as well there. So yeah, pretty decent there. Lots of accessories if you would like to get them as well. So we've got the Keystone Wallet pouch, Keystone Tablet, lots of different things that you can use to kind of keep this hidden or just keep it looking nice, depending on your own preferences, right? So that is the Keystone. Be sure to check it out. And yeah, definitely one of my favorite ones out there in terms of a wallet, purely because of the camera. I hate plugging in wallets to my computer when I can just scan a QR code, right? So this eliminates me needing to have a wallet on my phone. That's the main important point here. Now, the final wallet we're going to talk about here today is called Cold Card. This is a Bitcoin-only wallet, so do not get this if you're looking to have Ethereum or any other coins. Okay, this is purely for Bitcoin maxis, and yeah, it's marketed in that way. It resembles a calculator. It's a really, really cool design in itself. It's got NFC features. It's got a time lock feature, so that essentially means that if you want to delay a transaction, if you're unsure about it, right, you can actually set a timer on that with this. So that's a really cool feature. Anyway, it's also got a little thing here you can see, right? It says shoot these. These are the security chips for the wallet. So if you do have your wallet and you feel unsafe, then you can shoot these and it will obliterate everything on here. Okay. Again, it's got this really cool little design. It actually has a micro SD slot as well in this thing for transferring unsigned and signed transactions. So this one does have a USB-C connector, unlimited memory. Okay, so yeah, no Bitcoin transaction size restrictions. NFC tap, as we talked about. It's got a sliding cover to protect the screen, and many more other things that you can use here. Again, purely for Bitcoin maxis. It's definitely got that technology kind of hacky feel that these older Bitcoiners have. So if you are a bit newer, there might be a bit of a learning curve on this one. But yeah, really cool one. If you are a Bitcoiner and you're looking for that wallet, I think this is the perfect one. It's definitely one that has surprised me in terms of all of the other wallets out there. This is really cool. Comes in various different colors as well. So be sure to check this out. Again, all of these are available in the description. Be sure to head over to the sites, do some research on them, and then, yeah, if you like them, be sure to buy them. That is going to be it from me. Those are my top 5 wallets. In summary here, guys, we have Trezor, this beautiful little one here. Okay, we have Tangent, which is more the credit card feel. We have One Key, which is a beautiful little smartphone design here. And we have Keystone, which has the camera feature as well for the QR code feature, right? And then finally, obviously, Cold Card, which we just talked about. That's going to be it from me. Have a fantastic day. Be sure to check these out in the description, like the video, all of that good stuff. I will see you in the next one. Cheers.